Okay, on the first page, question number 1 is lower. Question number 2 could be something like golf, swim, track, race. Question number 3, basically, this is 105. Let's see, starting right here, 105, 130, 155, 180, 205, 230, 255. What percent of adult Americans? Question number 5 is 81.5%. Alright, here are these answers, so check yourself. Alright, so 81.5, 97.5, 0.15%, 205, and 130. Okay, on this one you had to basically start out with your mu and then add 32 to each one. Alright, so make sure you've done that, and then subtract 32 going this way, and these are the numbers you get: 429, 461, 493, 525, 557, 589, and 621. Okay, so now we're going to look at the answers. So number 11 is 557. This is between 493 and 557. Number 13 is 589. Number 14 is 2.5%. Alright, let's move this up. Alright, number 15 is 34%. 81.5% lasts between 493 and 589 days. And then number 17 is 84%. And then finally, number 18 and 19, you had to convert these to a z-score. Government had a z-score of 0.6. Algebra 2 had a z-score of 0.5. Therefore, you could state that Maria did better on her government test because the standard score is further above the average. And then finally, number 19, mu is always 0 and standard deviation is always 1. On number 20, you had to do less than 1.83, so basically you're shading here to the left. Alright, and that is 0.0036. Number 21, because you're shading to the right, you had to do 1 minus 0.9854, and therefore that gave you an area of 0.0146. Okay, number 22, it's less than 0.33, so that came out to be 0.6293. On number 23, it's looking for the area between, so you had to find this right here is 1.42, and this right here is 2.68, and you had to find the area in the middle. Therefore, largest, so this right here is 0.9963, and this one was 0.9222. Anyway, you had to subtract the larger one minus the smaller one, and you got 0.0741. And then finally, on number 24 and 25, this is area that is greater than. So this basically, hopefully y'all remember, but whenever you find the z-score, that gives you the area to the left. So you have to subtract it from 1. So this is 1 minus 0.3050 to get this area to the right. And that's what we were looking for. So the area is 0.6950. And then finally, the last one, number 25, when you find the area between, all right, you take the area of the larger one, which is all of this, and you subtract the area of the smaller one, which is this. The result is what's in the middle, which is this. So you came up with 0.9142. On this particular one, you're actually working backwards. So you find the area that is closest to 0.0630, and that is a z-score of negative 1.53. And you kind of realize that it's below the average anyway, so that would be correct. On number 27, we're looking for this area here. So remember, 1 minus 0.2981. All right, find that, and that's going to correspond to this z-score right here, because actually that z-score gives me the area of everything to the left. So you have to subtract this from 1. And then finally, on the last problem, you know the area in the middle. Well, if you subtract the area in the middle from 1, if you subtract this area right here from 1, 1 minus 0.5035 is actually 0.49 something. When you cut that in half, you get 0.24825 on both sides. Well, if you find this z-score right here, you'll find out that 0.68 gives you from here to the left. So therefore the answer is 0.68, and negative z would be negative 0.68.